to most people, this is just your average, everyday Sunday. There's nothing really special about today. Hey, you might go to the flea market, you might go out to church, you might go out to get a nice brunch. But today for me, it's a little bit different. It's a little more special than just a Sunday. Because today is the day I finally get the SHO to go 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. So after some trials and some trouble I've had with the SHO over the last few weeks, I think we're finally ready to try to do the 0 to 60 thing again. I come to a point where I think the car is now mechanically able to do it. So just kind of get you up to speed. I've recently had to get the PTU replaced. I've recently had transmission work done due to a leak. So there was definitely some issues with the vehicle, and the issues were likely causing the vehicle to suffer on its performance. So we have these issues fixed. We have all of the known issues at least fixed. So today I'm running a Gearhead E30 tune that's also calibrated to be used with methanol. So I have a methanol injection system in the vehicle, and I got a fresh set of spark plugs put in just recently. You may have seen the video. And I also have the spare tire removed in the back for just a slight bit of weight reduction. Nothing crazy, full interior. I mean, it's a street car. This is not a race car. It actually pains me to think about taking my seats out. So this car goes fast with everything in it. That's my goal. So, can I actually do it? Can I actually get this car to accelerate 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds? And I'll just keep watching. So, I have the Draggy all charged up and ready to go. And we're gonna see what this bull can do. And this is our first run. This run, I'm just going to do a kind of like a baseline run. So I'm not even going to hit our brake boost. I'm just going to just hammer it and see what we get. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so 4.9. So that's better than it was last time starting off, if you remember correctly. And the traction control was also kicking in. This is a non-performance pack car, so traction control doesn't technically turn off all the way. So it does kind of intervene when it feels like it needs to. But that's not too bad. 4.9 seconds. I feel a lot more confident now than I did. That's for sure. So let's get the car pulled around and we'll try to brake boost and see what happens. All right, so on this one, I'm going to leave off the line at probably about 1500 RPM. So a soft boost launch, and let's see what that does for me. So I got the Draggy reset. Everything's ready to go. So let's go ahead and try this out. So first run was 4.9. This one is 4.74. So we definitely have some improvements to make. I think now we need to start trying some very hard launches, and I might need to air down the tires for that. So let's give it another go. So unfortunately, I had to move from the spot I was at. There's just a crazy amount of traffic on the road I was using, and while I can't get anything done when there's that much traffic, and it's just annoying that, of course, the day I wanted to do this video, there's all these people, and so be it. But I'm moving. The only downside to me moving is the next road that I do this on, I cannot leave my camera unattended, so because it's a major roadway, and that just ain't gonna work. So I have switched my roadways. I have everything as it was. And also the bad thing is I had to keep stopping, and the car is just starting to get heat soaked, and that's just going to ruin any chance of me doing what I want to do. So we're out here on this new road, got everything reset. We're gonna give it a shot. Well, that was a hard launch, 4.5 seconds. Sadly, I think we've already been too late on the draw here, and the car intake temps are well over 100 degrees. I think we finally hit the heat soak point, and well, that ain't good for time. We're also later in the morning here. Temperatures are about 68 degrees, and that's no bueno. Not for this car. Optimal temperature, honestly, 50 degrees. This engine, 50 degrees, this engine will run perfect. And now that's kind of the breaking point with traction anyways. Any colder than that, and this car is not getting any traction. Perhaps picking a Sunday morning was a bad idea to try this. So I'm definitely gonna have to do this again. I know this car is capable of doing it, especially now. I have a lot of the kinks worked out. This car is making a good amount of power. It should make enough power to do it. The problem is I have to have enough time to be able to do it without letting the car sit and getting heat soaked. So, you know, a couple runs and I come back and I let the car sit because I have to wait for traffic to pass. By that time, it already ruined the window I had before the car got to that point. And the car needs every bit of power it can muster to do it. I know it can though, and I'm not giving up. So I'm definitely gonna be making another video or 2 or 3, maybe 5, who knows, as many as it takes to prove that this car will do it. I am so determined and confident in this car's abilities that I am willing to do that as many times as it takes to get the job done. Well, it's a little bit later in the day. It's cooled down with the car sit, let it cool off. Hopefully there won't be as much traffic. I want to give it one more shot before the day ends and see if I can get a better run than my last, which was 4.5. In addition to letting the car sit, of course, I went ahead and lowered the tire pressure of the front tires to about 26 PSI. I left the rears alone. So let's see if that helps any. I'm gonna do a pretty hard launch and see if we can get any improvements on that time. All right, so I'm gonna use the same stretch of road I used earlier when I got my best time, just for the sake of consistency. All right, stop, sport mode, reset the draggy, and we're gonna give it a nice healthy amount of boost on the launch. Did do better. We did manage to do better, but we're not going after better, we're going after best. 4.47. Still one more time. Let's get on the way back. All right, this is gonna be my last run, so it's do or die, go or bust. So let's see what happens. Draggy's reset. Oh my God. Oh, it's struggling. It's a little bit of hesitation off the line because I guess the traction control still kicking in, probably ever so slightly though, to tame you know, wheel spin. So about 30 to 40 mile an hour, there's like a slight bit of hesitation and acceleration, but once I get past that, it starts cooking, man. Oh, but see, that's hurting though. That's, you know, 0 to 60, it's all about the acceleration, and that little bit of wheel spin, or that little bit of traction control coming in is, I think, hurting me. But still, that's the best time that I've documented so far with this car, because last time I think the best I did was 4.3. This is 4.27. We can do it. We can do it. I know we can do it. It just won't be in this video though. Oh my God, we're so close. We're so close. We're not far away at all. But I think it is going to take a little bit of doing to knock down that extra 2 seconds. So that is it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. And if you like the content you're seeing, then give this channel a subscribe and look out for the next video.